So I just want to talk about Bale Band It packs. This is one here. Basically they hold 21 bales, 21 conventional bales, held together by these steel bands. You can just see one there, one at the top, one at the bottom. The bales are orientated that way, so you can probably just see the string there. So it holds the bales together really well, and these are absolutely ideal for loading in the field, into the barn, onto lorries and offloading at the customer's premises. Here I'm just using a ripvator which is sat on the back of a massive 135 that it's ideal for handling them around the yard. Then it's not particularly good for getting them off lorries. We tend to just roll them onto the pallet forks, and that works okay. But these are the packs which usually go out for straw bale building, or for house building. Really, because when you stack the bands, the bales that come out are really nice, blocky, square bales. I mean, this straw is good. It's not as long as we'd usually like it, but that's the nature of the season this year. I mean, ideally, if most of it was that long, that would be great. But I think in the 2020 season, with straw yields being so poor, we would absolutely struggle to get long straw. It's got the right colour, right brightness. The bales are dense. Bales are made through an inline massey baler, which does seem to create a nice blocky square bale. They need to be fairly regular in terms of length to work properly in the Bale Band It packer as well. So that's why we tend to go for these. So when you get them to where they are ready to be used, just snap those bands off carefully. Best to use glasses because they can ping about a little bit. They do need to be disposed of, which is a bit of an issue sometimes. But I just bundle them up, put them into a bag and away in the waste. Then the bales can be handled just as normal. The benefit of being in the packs as well is that they're treated well, so that if they're individual bales, by the time you've got them through a bale sledge, load them in a field, into the barn, moved about, loaded them by hand onto a lorry or a trailer, they tend to get knocked about a little bit, whereas these they get very little damage. If anything, I just find there's a little bit of deformation underneath the pallet forks, but that soon springs back. So that's what a Bale Band It pack looks like. Dimensions wise, one of these, looking at it in that direction, fits across the bed of a lorry widthways. So that must be about 2.3, 2.4 metres, something like that. The bales themselves are just about a metre long, so that pack should be about a metre high. So there we have it. We do like Bale Band It packs. All the disbenefit of having the steel bands to dispose of is very small compared to the benefit of being able to handle these really easily.